Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Excellent.
You can't start this.
Yes,
Let's repeat
please.
it. Let's repeat it.
Yalla. You wanna do it again? You cut it. You cut it.
I'll
Yalla.
cut it from the beginning. It doesn't
Alright.
need to be perfect. So this is Shams. This is my sister, and thank you for being part of this interview.
Absolutely.
She's currently studying it for the DAT. How is everything in your life going? Tell me about your studies.
Everything is going excellent. My studies are perfect. I'm graduating pretty soon, so that's something good. And like my studies are going great. I'm like a chemistry major, so I study a lot of chemistry. But other than that, it's going perfect.
That's good. I have heard that you love to travel and see it as a way of life. Can you tell me why traveling is so important to you, or why you'd like to travel?
I like to travel, especially to like developing countries and to like third world countries, because like I can see people who are less lucky than I am, and like once I see the people that are less lucky, I get the motivation to help them out and to actually pursue a career in actually traveling around and like helping people out.
That's good. That's very nice. Why is it though? Why is it? Is that the reason why it's important to you, just to help people out?
To help people out and also to actually connect with different cultures, because I feel like the more we connect with different cultures, the more we see the world through a different lens, and the more we actually become more knowledgeable and educated about other people, and that gives us a whole different perspective about the world and everything like that.
Great. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go and why?
That's a good question. I visited Europe and I visited like places in the Middle East. I would go like for personal reasons. I would go to Hawaii actually,
Why?
because of the beaches and everything. Like it's a whole different experience.
Yeah. You're an American citizen. How do you view the idea of a citizenship as a whole?
I actually don't like the idea of a citizenship. I think that everybody needs to have like an earth citizenship. Like we're all we're all humans, so we all need to have and respect each other, not based on our citizenships, but based on our like beings and individuality.
I agree. Do you think it's necessary to have a citizenship?
No, I actually don't. But because we live in like the 21st century, I think it's absolutely necessary.
To stay in a country, right?
You gotta have like a home country, but the idea of a citizenship as a whole, I don't believe in it. But because we're living in this world where like countries and borders are enforced, we need to have a citizenship.
How do you feel about having an American citizenship?
I feel great. I mean, I like being an American, and I think that because I'm an American, I'm like so advantaged in a way.
Do you feel like you have a sense of belonging to this country?
To America? Yeah, I mean, I grew up here all my life, so I must have. Even if I don't, I mean, to be honest, I was like a person that would travel so much, so I don't have a sense of belonging actually anywhere. Like, I can live anywhere and I could just be fine.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Yeah, I don't have like, oh, I have to live in Ann Arbor. No, I can live in California. I can just move right now. I don't care.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like you have a sense of wait? Based on your experience, how is the community of people in America, isolated or included?
You can say that people in America live in a culture that's very individualistic. Everybody has their own thing going on. Unlike other countries that I visited, I felt like there was so much people included. Like it's not all revolving around the individuality of yourself. Like there are different cultures. There's a culture that actually you have to like, it's called a group culture, and there's other cultures that are like individual cultures, and individual cultures are like mostly westernized cultures, like America, like the UK, like other places like that.
You have been to many countries in the past: Jordan, Malaysia, Egypt, France, Rome, etc. Do you have more or less sense of belonging to these countries than here?
Actually, when I went, I was a tourist, and I never actually thought of like a sense of belonging. Like I actually just because like I'm Arab, so I might have had some kind of like sense of belonging to like some Arab countries because like I had the same language, we understand the food, we're like I don't know, there's a lot of things to connect because like Arabs cook the same food. I'm like my parents are Arabs, so like I grew up with like an Arabic language around with like a lot of Arabic food. So like I just think that I connected more with like Arabic cultures, but that doesn't mean that I didn't enjoy my time in like European countries.
Out of the countries you have visited, which country do you feel the least sense of belonging and why?
Least sense of belonging?
Or is there no country?
I don't have a country in mind, like, oh, I didn't have a sense of belonging in it. Every country is different. It has a different flavor. It has, like, its ups and downs. So I don't have, like, a particular country in mind that's like, oh, I didn't feel a sense of belonging there. I always looked at it as, like, an experience, like a rich experience by itself. I never look at it, oh, did I connect with it or not? No.
Okay. Which country would you choose to have as citizenship besides America and why?
France.
Why?
I don't know, the Eiffel Tower. Yeah, so the Eiffel Tower, and I like the history there, and the very like the prestigious places, the how do I say, the art in it. Like there's so much appreciation for art that makes me respect that country and actually wanting to like go back to it.
Finally, list some other countries you would like to visit in the future.
I like to visit Italy. I like to visit. I like to revisit some places. I like to visit Hawaii. I like to visit. What else? Spain, and I want to visit like more countries in the Middle East, and Europe, and like in Africa as well. So just to help people out and everything like that. I'd like to visit like somewhere in Africa just for like volunteering purposes. It's nowhere to have fun like in Africa. So it's just like deserts. So I'd like to visit that as well. I also would like to visit places in the US that are like less lucky, to help them out and like to just provide help and everything like that.
Thank you for being part of this interview.
Absolutely, thank you. We're done.
You know.